So let's talk about Godzilla versus King Kong because the trailer literally came out yesterday, and I mean, I looks like a fun movie. I knew you wanted to say some things about it. I'll let you say it because I have something I want to bring up about it too. So, what did you think of it?
I got a lot of things I want to say about this trailer. Okay. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think the obvious thing to state here is how is it how is it a contest? Godzilla has all these powers,
Yeah,
and then you got Kong, who's just a big ass ape. Oh, he's strong. His skin is real tough or whatever excuse you want to make. Godzilla is, I guess comparing the monsters. Godzilla has all these powers, okay? Has a badass entrance, right? Coming out from underneath the water, blasting people with his fire or whatever, all the
yeah.
other fucking powers he has, versus a big ass monkey. How Kong is supposed to be on the same level as motherfucking Godzilla, I don't get. That's number one.
Did you watch Skull Island?
Yes, I thought that movie was a piece of shit, by the way.
Um,
Fuck out of me.
I didn't. Maybe I like John C. Riley too much because John C. Riley saved that movie for me.
I'm a fan of John C. Riley too. Nevertheless, the movie was a fucking boring piece of shit.
Yeah, it had like a nice look to it, but it just didn't have any so like I think I enjoyed the original King Kong Peter Jackson because Peter Jackson always wanted to make a King Kong movie, so he definitely put some love in there. And I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't know if I would still like it, but I felt like that was more enjoyable than Go Island.
Right? Should have done that with Godzilla with the P Diddy song.
Oh my God!
Was it Godzilla 2000?
Well, they added like a rap song in this trailer, right? I was
Well,
like,
that's number two. Okay,
what was that? Who was that? I didn't even know. I didn't even look it up. Who was that artist?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I'm just gonna tell you, this trailer felt like it felt like Fast and the Furious with two big fucking monsters. Is what it felt like.
That's good. Yeah.
It had the rap song. It had the scenes of them being all bad. Oh, the monkey's got a big ass fucking melee weapon now. Godzilla's breathing fire. You got a rat blasting whoever it is, and I'm just like, why does this feel like Fast and the Furious?
Mm,
You know, you got all the people looking, all the jaws are on the floor. It's like, wow, we're watching a big ass lizard and a big ass ape just fuck this world up, bro.
yeah.
This like, don't get me wrong. Like I think like I'm gonna watch the movie. It's gonna be on HBO Max, right?
Yep. Day in the same day comes to theaters. I mean, movie theaters don't exist anymore. HBO Max does.
Right. Exactly. So I'm gonna watch it when it comes out, and I'm gonna be baked out of my mind. You
Hell
have to be
yeah.
to watch.
Oh yeah.
It's probably going to make me laugh. It's probably gonna be so ridiculous,
Yeah.
and being zooted, it'll work.
Yeah.
But
100%. Did you catch the
people like
did you
what?
did you catch people were like freeze framing it and pretty much Mecha Godzilla is gonna be in it?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is like, dude, when Mecha Godzilla comes out, I hope I'm really big for that because that shit is gonna be amazing. Like they gotta put
This
some
big
like
mechanical fucking lizard coming out now.
yeah, they gotta put like some fucking old school Godzilla song and they're like
Yeah.
because they
Like they should just go full ridiculousness with the movie.
I think they wanted to do that in the last one, King of Monsters. And my pet peeve with the King of Monsters, for a movie that has giant monsters fighting, it was so poorly shot and dark. It was so dark in that movie. It was either too dusty, too dark, too cloudy, it was always something. And I could not see the two giant monsters fighting, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I just see a foot, I see a leg, there's lights. At least with this movie, you can see what's going on. Apparently, Kong that melee weapon he has, he made an axe out of Godzilla's like spikes. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, if Mecha Godzilla shows
Like
up or
crafting
whoever,
weapons on his
yeah,
opponent's fucking skin. Jesus.
I think they should really tap into the ridiculousness of these movies and have less humans. That's another pet peeve of these movies.
Yeah.
They keep giving me human characters that I do not care for.
Nobody gives a fuck about.
No, when you could put fucking 11 for Stranger Things in there, I still don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Now I think they should go just full over the top, like really just flat out say, yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. Like I'm talking about like I want like, I want Kong to just all of a sudden just pull a giant guitar from somewhere and just crack Godzilla over the head with it. I want I want Godzilla to like hit Kong with like a power bomb. I want Kong to put Godzilla like in a freaking armbar. Okay, he's gonna hit him with some UFC moves. Okay, just I want like five other monsters just coming out from God knows
Dude,
where. Throw
dude,
Mothra in there. Throw whoever the fuck. Or giant fucking tiger out there. I don't
dude,
give a
dude, dude.
fuck.
Well, Mothra died. Mothra gave their life in the last movie, but I think
Oh, yeah.
they should have like a Donkey Kong level where Kong's on top of it. Like he's just throwing barrels at Godzilla, and Godzilla's like just I don't know, destroying them. You know they're gonna have to put a Donkey Kong reference in it. I feel like they gotta. I don't know. My pet peeve with the versus genre is, and I mean, how many times have they done it so far? I feel like the most notable other one was Freddy vs. Jason, and there really wasn't a clear winner in that. People are like, oh, I thought Jason won, but then at the end you see Jason come out the water with Freddy's head, and then it winks. So did Freddy actually win because he took over Jason? And I feel like we're gonna get the same thing with this, where it's like, oh, I guess Batman versus Superman is another versus where
Oh yeah, I saw that too. I saw people were drawing comparisons.
and I was like, oh, what with Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that shit too, and someone fucking slam dunk burn on that person. They were like, the person who only watches one movie thinks that one movie is just like Paddington the Bear. And I was like, holy shit, that's like if you don't watch a lot of movies and you just see one you see one movie, you gotta compare that every movie to that one movie you saw.
I think that's why I was laughing so much just
Yeah.
because trailer and then the aftermath of watching people breaking down fucking Kong and Godzilla trailer.
I
I was
think
like, wow.
yeah.
Who
I think
knew?
I think this movie's gonna do well. I think people right now need a break from reality. I know myself when I'm going to look for movies, I'm just like, okay, I don't need anything serious or drama related. Even when it comes to horror movies, I'm like, it needs to be so fucking batshit insane. You know, like, and I think this movie a lot of people are gonna enjoy, especially if it embraces the ridiculousness. And you know what? I think going forward, we need to just get really fucking crazy for the next few years because the past year has been a nightmare. And
Oh,
I was talking to a friend, and I was like, the next Fast and Furious movie is going into space. I don't know if that's the last Fast and Furious movie, but I hope it's not. Because I'm still holding out hope that they do a crossover with Transformers, just so I could have that scene where Optimus Prime, and Dom are about to attack the Decepticons, and Optimus Prime goes, "Roll out," and then Dom goes, "Yeah, family." Or Optimus Prime's like, "Roll out, family."
you see, that's the kind of brainstorming we need.
Yeah, just
That's what we need.
go batshit insane with this. I'm hoping it goes batshit insane.
I want a giant parrot to descend from the fucking skies down upon Godzilla and Kong.
Dude, I want the Power Rangers to show up. I want Megazord to show up. That's what I want. I want
Oh,
the Power Rangers to be controlling Mechagodzilla. That's what I want to see.
oh my god. Yes. Can you imagine?
I can imagine, but sadly, I think Hollywood lacks that kind of that kind of balls for creativity. Because you remember that Sony movie, what was it? That Sony movie Life. It was like in space where there was like an organism. Jake Gyllenhaal was in it, I think. And people thought that movie, since it was made by Sony, was a precursor to Venom because it's like, oh, what if this movie is about the symbiote? Like they come across a symbiote on a space station and they're trying to get rid of it, and then it crashes on the Earth because it had a for some reason when they were advertising that movie, it used a scene from Spider-Man 3. People were like, is this like a precursor? Because this is before Venom came out, but they didn't do it, and I felt like, dude, they should have done that. That should have been like a fucking weird prequel to Venom.
You know what I want? I want in the movie see all the people there. 11 and whoever else. Okay, all the people wherever the fuck they are, just watching what's unfolding, and all of a sudden, like mass destruction's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, how we need to stop this. They're gonna destroy the world. What are we gonna do? All of a sudden, the door kicks open. They all just look to see who enters the room.
No, not a science guy.
That would actually probably make sense. But no, Tom Cruise walks in.
Oh my god, of course.
Want to raise the fucking stakes?
Yeah.
You really want to make this an action movie? There's no bigger action star. Okay. Oh, outside of Dwayne Johnson. Okay. There's no bigger action star than Tom fucking Cruise.
Here's
He walks in with a leather jacket and his jeans. He goes, "Put me out there. I know what to do." All of a sudden, the next thing you see is just like a fucking 100-foot tall Tom Cruise just running out there, King Kong, and just judo chopping Godzilla. Like that's what I want.
That would actually be amazing. But here's the thing with Tom Cruise, because you know how amazing an actor he is. He only does things that are real. So with people, we would have to build real life-size Godzilla and King Kong statues for him to fight.
Right? And then just have like Tom Cruise on like these big ass stilts,
Yeah.
just walking around.
He's like, I like to do things practical as possible. Unfortunately, we don't have the serum to make me ginormous yet. I know we will in the future, but this is the best thing. We got these.
Oh, how about you just fight a gorilla and crocodile? Go ahead,
Yeah,
just do
just film it on a soundstage, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, you just
it. Yeah.
fight. There you go, old school. You bring it full circle to the way how they used to do it. You know, I feel like they should bring that back. How funny would it be with all this CGI shit going on that it cuts to a scene of guys in costumes fighting on a soundstage? Like I think they should do that.
All of a sudden, Tom Cruise is on like the Tonight Show,
Yeah.
and Jimmy Fallon's like, "Tom, heard you actually, fought a gorilla and a crocodile to get ready for this movie. Tell us about that." Could you imagine?
Oh my god, be amazing.
Somehow I feel that that's not so far fetched.
No, I mean we'll see. Like I said, my pet peeve is I bet there's not going to be a clear winner because these movie studios are too afraid
Oh,
to to
no doubt.
to gear
There's
towards
no doubt.
a
It's
certain.
gonna end in a draw,
Yeah.
or they're gonna have to join forces to destroy the fucking Godzilla.
Yeah, yeah. That's why they're throwing in. Yeah, that's why they're throwing Mecha Godzilla. It says like, oh, we must join forces, and then they just go their separate ways because Godzilla just rules the world, and King Kong's like, I guess I'll go on the island or wherever. I'll go. He'd probably go to New York and get a reality show.
You imagine if they did like oh my god, what if throughout the fight between Godzilla and Kong, like out the fight every couple times he like went to like confessional like the way road rules and real world used to do, what most reality shows do. It's like Godzilla and Kong just like sitting down being filmed by themselves, and they're like, "Oh, when Godzilla said that I was a little pussy boy, I really took that to heart.
That'd be
I
fun.
got
That'd be funnier if they didn't even speak words. They just made roaring sounds.
the subtitles."
Yeah.
That's what they would have to do. Oh man, I want to see that now.
See, I'll
Fuck.
tell you, we gotta work on a script one of these days. We gotta work on
Yeah,
some.
we have to make a movie. Come on.
Did I tell you my story of when I talked to Bruce Campbell about what happened to Freddy versus Jason versus Ash?
I don't think so.
So when I was in New York, I used to go to those paid audience gigs, and there was the AOL show, and they had him on because he was doing press for Ash versus Evil Dead. So I was like, oh fuck, I gotta come up with a good question, like nothing stupid, because I know Bruce Campbell. If I come up with something stupid like, oh, how heavy was your chainsaw, he'll make fun of me. Like he'll do it. But he's nice about it. But he likes to be a fun jerk. He's a good balance of that. And some people take offense to him. I'm like, no, he's if you come be done with him, he's gonna be done with you. That's what I caught with Bruce at Comic Con. Anyway, so my question was, hey, so I'm curious about the title of the show because it's like Ash versus Evil Dead. So like, is in further seasons is like Ash gonna fight other things? Is it gonna be Ash versus Freddy versus Jason? And he was like, oh, I see what you did there. And he was like, okay. This is how this phone call went. We called New Line. We said, hey, we want to make a movie where Ash from Evil Dead fights Freddy versus Jason, and then at the end he kills them both. And they go, and the studio goes, "No, it can't happen. He can't kill them." And then he was like, oh, "Why?" He's like, "No, they can't die." He's like, "All right, bye."
Oh yeah, of course,
but
gotta keep
that,
making movies with these guys. They can't just die.
but that made no
You
sense.
know.
They die at the end of all their movies.
Exactly. God, oh, we can't have these guys die. All they do, how are we supposed to bring them back from the dead 1,000 times, like we normally do?
Oh my God, that's such a missed opportunity.
Been dope.
That would have been. That would have. I mean, I don't know. I doubt it ever. They made a comic book of it. It was all right.